Keeping a close eye on your forecast, and it is hot out there so far to begin, and especially by this afternoon. A heat advisory in place, plus also tracking more of those scattered thunderstorms. I'm going to be breaking down all your forecast details coming up.
Meteorologist Jennifer Lambers joins us with a look at the forecast. Jen, it's that time of year where you almost hope for rain just to cool you down.
Yeah.
That is exactly right. And our summertime pattern here, it's going to be bringing us both of those. It's going to bring us the heat and the humidity, and then also some of the rain, those thunderstorms, just some brief relief. But once that storm moves away, you will quickly feel the humidity once again. Well, taking a look at satellite and radar across the southeast, here's what we're tracking so far to begin for this morning. We're noticing more of those rain showers beginning to push in just closer towards Clark County, beginning to see the majority of that. Monroe County beginning to see some of the light rain pushing in. Washington County still mostly dry, but looking in closer, Thomasville, McIntyre, West Bend, Fulton, and we're really beginning to notice more of that. Grove Hill just lightly beginning to see more of the light rain showers beginning to push in. More moderate rain falling where you see more of that yellow and orange coloration. We're only going to notice more of this heading later on into this afternoon. Now, as we get closer towards lunchtime, not only are we going to start to see more of that rain beginning to push in from the north, but also noticing more of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms developing right along our coastline. You can already start to see some of that by 12 o'clock for downtown Mobile, just closer towards I-65 and I-10. Our local beaches beginning to see some of that. And then by early afternoon, it's going to be more random. Southern Mobile, Baldwin County is really central to southern. The Florida Panhandle looking at the highest chances. Then things will start to fizzle out further towards our inland spots by 3 and 4 o'clock. And the majority of that activity by dinner time taking place just really on the south side of I-65, only continuing to push closer towards the coast later on for this evening. So in addition to the rain and the thunderstorms, we also have hot temperatures with a heat advisory in place. Feels like temperatures easily getting into the triple digits. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, what you can expect heading into this afternoon, especially with the heat out there, and checking in at our local beaches. All of those details are coming up soon. And today may be a good day to stay inside and watch a movie, because although it's sunny out there, expecting more of that rain coverage. You can start to see some of the cloud cover casting a shadow over McGowan Park, but temperatures resting in the lower 90s, dew points upper 70s. Feeling like 106 out there. It's toasty. Drink plenty of water heading into today. I'll talk more about your forecast coming up when we come back.
No, you can't transition to me off that note.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine, everyone. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine.
But once you move in, you've only got about 5 years. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about your forecast at this time. It is hot out there right now. What we're starting to see using the Fox 10 weather app is all of the alerts in place. And so the great news about this is that you can customize what this look looks like for you. And so right now you can start to see those heat advisories in place, but we want to go ahead and track what those thunderstorms are looking like. So if you just press the 3 dots down there, then you can just take away some of those overlays. And looking in just a little bit closer, what we're starting to see is more of that heavy rain beginning to make an appearance just on the north side of Atmore, closer towards Porch Creek. Robinsonville, really just right along I-65. Please make sure that you're driving carefully in case you're heading out anytime soon. Also just closer towards Creola and right along on Celeste Road, both sides of it, just beginning to notice more of that heavy rain, especially closer towards Chunchula. Again, heavy downpours possible heading into today. That rain coverage is only going to go up heading into this afternoon. But also let's talk more about the heat advisory out there in place for many areas. Clark County, Monroe County, Conecuh County, you're left outside of it, and that's because there's very specific criteria, and it has to be 105 heat indices and above. You didn't quite make that, but it's still feeling toasty out there. Now you're feeling a little cooler because you're seeing all that rain. So right now it feels like temperatures in the 80s. Elsewhere, however, I mean, take a look at that. Navarre, 111, Molino, 110, Bay Minette, 100 degrees for the feels like temperatures. I will say the Milton one, it does always like to over-exaggerate. Not quite feeling like 121 out there, but it's still feeling toasty. Please make sure you're staying hydrated if you are spending any time outdoors. I will have a final look at your forecast coming up in just a little bit.
Man, there was a beautiful sunset behind my house yesterday. That So the moon, the sun, we got it all.
All of it.
We got it all going on.
The moon really, though, this weekend was just a stunner.
Right, the strawberry full moon. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
What's not beautiful is the forecast heading into today, because in addition to the beautiful moon and the beautiful sunsets, we also have heat, humidity, and storms here on the Gulf Coast for a summertime pattern. And so heading into today, this rain coverage, it's only going to continue to build in. We'll start to notice more of those pop-up showers making an appearance right along the coastline. So central to southern Mobile, Baldwin counties, the Florida Panhandle, you'll see more of that by early afternoon. And then also our inland spots, your best rain chances is going to be between around 11 to 3. After that, your chances drop off. Everything is going to be I-65 and south of that, and only continuing later on into this evening. The good news, once that sun sets, all of these chances will fizzle out. Now, if you haven't stepped outside yet, it's hot. Make sure you have that AC blasting, find some shade, stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Make sure your kids and your pets are also getting plenty of water for today. It's only going to continue to stay this way really for the days ahead of us, especially tomorrow when our temperatures are once again mid to upper 90s, high humidity, and we are stuck in that summertime pattern with pop-up showers and thunderstorms every afternoon and evening for the full 7 days ahead of us.
I know weather doesn't work like this, but I'm sure people are hoping we get the rain out this week. So next week, the 4th of July, it'll
start
be
looking
sunny.
better.
I don't
So
know.
Possibly just some isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms. We'll keep you updated. Typical.
Here's the deal. We'll find out in like
Yeah.
10 days or so, right? Thanks for watching Fox on
Bye.
Midday.